you need to calm down. You need calming. It's all, you're too...
Too hyper?
Yeah, you're too hyper. Far too hyper.
Really?
Yes.
Is that why I'm always jumping up and down?
Yes, you're too hyper. Far too hyper. Do you want to sit down and see that thing?
Yeah, okay, let's do it.
So this is why I now need to go in the other room. Right. Okay, sit down here. You need to find a way to
Calm down.
calm down. It's ridiculous. You really, I mean,
So what can I do to calm down, Ingrid?
no, you just a minute.
You're supposed to tell me. You're my healer.
You're supposed, what, this is a treatment to calm you down as well as you need to focus more on just tell yourself to do everything slower. They say I'm too fast, but you just like an engine without a...
Really?
Yes.
Introduction. I'm with Ingrid. Ingrid, say hi.
Hi.
So Ingrid is going to basically do a scan on me where she's going to just basically measure what is it?
I measure your electromagnetic field.
And then
This unit is fed by electromagnetic frequency. Actually, the electric current is sent into the crystal, and as the crystal is a natural amplifier of energy, it actually emits a sound. The sound you can. This is a sound level meter, just a normal sound level meter.
Fantastic.
Can you see that?
Yes.
Now, nothing's coming out of. You don't hear anything here.
No.
But when I put the meter here, it's called infrasound.
Oh, can you see that again? Oh yeah, slight changes, isn't there?
It's not slight change. It's from 0 to +2.
+2, yeah.
And then you hold this.
Right.
No, you can't. No, you have to put it there.
Alright, so I hold it. And so what
When you hold it in your hand,
Right.
this infrasound goes into your electromagnetic field.
Right.
And when you have a strong, healthy electromagnetic field, it's a blueprint of your body, and it is even and equal everywhere. Now I scan you in with a sound level meter and adjust the level to 0. My outgoing point is 0.
Okay.
And then I basically go over the whole field. It should be the same, i.e. 0 everywhere, on my sound level meter. When there are deviations from 0, it means that the field is either too strong or too weak. And I adjust the frequencies in the body with this in order to balance it, which works by harmonic resonance, a term very well known in physics. So,
Now
in other words,
This machine was developed by Harry
Harry
Oldfield.
Oldfield.
That's right.
Hopefully in the future we'll have healing centers that'll use technology such as cameras that see our auras. I just noticed recently that they have x-rays can see faces, or different things. In x-rays you can see faces, and those are the entities showing up.
There's a researcher in this country called Dr. Harry Oldfield, who used a poly-interference photography technique, and he could see the entities in, for instance, crystals, but for instance, people who've done a lot of drugs, he would be able to see it's another entity, another creature or being in a person.
Because people want literal proof of things, I think that us having tech that can actually show these things are here, even that pick up the rate, because they give off rate a certain frequency or radio waves that you can actually pick up. So we just need the tech to we need the tech to go
What
ahead.
kind of radio wave? Is it something that people can get a meter for?
You know, I
a
often
three-dimensional
yeah,
thing?
we should. There's technology out there I've read about that you can go ahead and pick up the waves, and if somebody who does have something that's attached to them, their waves will be different.
Yes, yeah.
So we need, in the future, we need technology that is, and it exists. We just need to bring it together.
And this is so that people who don't have the higher senses switched on, who can't see auras, that they can get this 3D technology
Well, usually a
to
lot-
pick things up.
Right, and
But then bring themselves up to a stage where maybe they'll be able to use their own senses to see things.
Right, and that would be through food and through simple things like spirulina or chlorella or things like that, because spirulina, talk about the spiral staircase, it has the spiral in it. Spirulina actually fixes your DNA, and I can see that. I literally can see that on a level and sense it. And the thing is that we have the different fruits and vegetables for each chakra color. So we're trying to light up the chakras and align them. We're trying to light up the body so that you then become perceptive of the different things around you. And that's originally how humans were. But we have been locked in a body through all of the bad food, through many things, through programming and
Well,
stuff.
we're being
They're
poisoned
trying
by
to-
the elite or
yes, they're
whoever's-
trying to lock you into a body
Yes.
because you are energy, and energy is very useful.
This system will die with me because this is the last.
This is last of a kind, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we're actually quite fortunate to have you, isn't it, to have the machine first.
Well, I've done it 25 years and I've had good success with it. When people don't know me, then they should look on the internet, but I don't advertise usually.
Tell me about your earth breathing.
Okay. Well, that's now here, your solar plexus,
Yeah.
that is +1. So this field here, like can you see here? There's actually +1.5. So your field around here, your electromagnetic field around here, is too high. And you see, when something is too high, it can become too aggravated. I'm talking not, the field is a blueprint of your body, so I'm talking about when you leave something that is too high, here is even +2, so from the norm, that means the energy is too high here. So you've got to calm the energy down by simply putting the right frequency for that energy field there to pull the energy down. When you've adjusted the field, the physical will follow and your body will be, you either will not display symptoms of disease, if this is a new high, or it will adjust itself once the field, because don't forget, the field comes first. The field is a blueprint of the body. When the blueprint goes wrong, the actual physical body will go wrong. If the blueprint is right, the physical
Now,
body
when you
will...
say field, you're talking about the aura of the
I'm
body.
talking about, yes, electromagnetic field. I prefer to use a scientific term, because everybody's got an
Just
electromagnetic
in German,
field.
that's why.
Everybody's got an electromagnetic, you can see here. So your whole system here is overactive.
Okay.
Can you see that?
I can see it.
Because you don't want to have an elevated field here
Still there. No.
constantly, because that will actually cause something.
Call something.
You
That's
know,
right,
you
yeah.
don't want, you want a zero, you want a unified field
Balance everywhere. Yeah, zero.
You don't want +2
Too
here,
excessive
and
or
you don't
too
want
negative.
excess.
Right, I
You don't want
understand.
excess, and you don't want an energy sink either. You don't want not enough energy on one point.
Right.
You want everything properly. But the base of your spine is -1,
See, that's not good.
-1.5.
Do you know what I'm going to do?
That's your lower back.
I'm going to apply that stuff on my lower back then, that cream that she gave me, that lady from Portugal. I'm going to see if that makes me
But the whole, now it's starting to recover here. But that lower back is,
It's messed
is-
up, yeah.
it's
The PIP machine.
It's
No,
not a machine.
it's not- I was there with
it's
you,
an
wasn't I?
Aurafield viewer.
I was there with you for the training, wasn't
Yeah, it's an Aurafield viewer.
I? Yeah.
I've got that.
So me and Ingrid went to this training with the Dr. Thornton Streeter, and it was just amazing. And
said that these machines were the best actually for the cancer patients.
Now, which cancer center is this?
Oh, that was Bishop Stortford or something.
Bishop's.
I can't remember exactly where it was, but the lady who was doing that was actually giving up or was too old or too ill, or I can't remember. So I actually bought another one of her machines. That's why I now got
more.
Yeah.
So can I just tell them what we do now?
So now I'm going to.
Now, and the way that this works is
It-
that.
It works on harmonic.
Ingrid, can you put that camera come over here?
Now I'm going to put this.
Right.
Yes, okay, it's called crystal therapy, but really it's electromagnetic pulsing.
Electromagnetic
So there is an electromagnetic signal going into the crystal, and that because crystal is natural silicon. It's like a silicon chip, like a natural amplifier. It's piezoelectric. So that is actually interacting with the electromagnetic field. So the effect of this particular system on the natural biological electromagnetic field is that you imply a man-made signal of the right frequency, the frequency that's occurring in that particular part of the body in a natural, healthy human body. You use that signal because I know the different frequencies. There are 40 frequencies in each machine, so I know which frequencies. That's my training.
40 different frequencies.
So,
right.
so I'm using, for example, if I see that an energy is too low and vibrates like this, but it should be doing this, then I apply that frequency to that field. And what happens is what's termed in physics harmonic resonance. The stronger signal always impedes on the weaker signal and basically pulls it along with it. So both frequencies are in tune and harmonically resonating. So when you then take the treatment away, your field will still carry on resonating for a few days and adjust itself.
Wow.
So, this is why the treatment has, until everything is zero, the treatment has to be done once a week at least, until it's zero, at these intervals, because naturally the field is starting to forget. Like when you learn something, after a while you forget it. You have to have you have to have another boost of that knowledge.
I understand, yeah.
So in other words, the treatment is always 2 steps forwards, 1 step back, because the field forgets, and you have to remind the field until the field has forgotten the wrong old signal. Do you see what I mean?
Absolutely.
And carries on the new signal. So, okay, so this is, I'm just balancing that area because it's minus on this one and 0 on that one, too high on that one. So I'm going to try to balance it around here. And now I'm
so that's interesting. So instead of putting 3 different areas, you just do one thing and it covers all the 3 areas.
Well, no, when it comes to the head.
Only
when it comes, because that is governed by these both chakras.
Okay.
By three chakras really, but in this case by 2.
And what are the two?
Well, it's the crown chakra and the brow chakra.
Right.
But you know, I'm going to basically, maybe I could even put it round so that it makes more sense to people. But it doesn't matter because the field spreads around it.
Now, could you just give a small explanation of what's inside it?
It's just quartz crystal, and quartz is
inside the saline.
Inside the saline solution.
Saline solution.
And quartz crystal is a natural occurring frequency amplifier, like it's natural silicon. Whereas in your computer is based on silicon chips because they're natural, but they are obviously chemically created silicon chips.
Yeah.
It's because a crystal itself is the lattice work of a crystal itself is almost alive. When you say, for example, a quartz crystal, if you bash it very hard, it most probably will. You find this in quite a lot of Native American sites. You find bashed quartz crystals. Because when you bash a quartz crystal, it might emit a flash of light, because in order to readjust its inner lattice work, it will give the energy away that it receives. So you bash it, there's an energy boost, and I'm talking about silicon, natural silicon, and it will try to get rid of it in order to adjust itself.
Good.
So in other words, that's what is called by piezo, it's kind of, it's...
Piezo or bipiezo?
Piezo. P-I-E-Z-O. Piezoelectric energy. So in other words, this is a natural amplifier.
Piezoelectric.
Crystals are quartz crystals. Are a natural amplifier.
Now you made a very interesting point there, that in computers it's not natural one. They can have synthetic chemical ones.
Well,
right?
well, they're chemically. They're silicon chips. They're silicon. Silicon.
But these ones are natural, you're saying?
Yeah. They're crystals. They're quartz.
Right. But the ones in the computers
The
are
computers are. I don't even know them. They might even be quartz slices. I have no idea. I don't know about it.